Living in a lonely world. Oh my God.
Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite vocal coach Tanya Levy back on track, and today I have a great exercise for you for smoothing out your transition from chest voice to head voice, and let's dive right into it. Don't forget to subscribe, put notification bell on, and I'm also on Instagram with my students at my live here in Singapore. Now, as you could see in the first example, it can be frustrating if you all of a sudden just not can access your head voice, or you just want to go into a really nice belt, for example, or you want to go into mix, or whatever is the case, and all of a sudden you just break. Sometimes a break can come when there is an overcompression happening, and because of that overcompression, the vocal folds, the muscle just has to release, right? Because there is just too much compression on it, so he has to let go, and that's when air comes through, and that airy sound, yeah, that's just a break in the middle. Sometimes you belt out a note, a really, really high note, and then all of a sudden you just break in the middle. It's because you have an overcompression. Now, sometimes you want to have a transition and you want to flip like Sam Smith, for example. Let's look at his example right now. Now you see that he really beautifully made that transition, a beautiful flip from chest voice to head voice, and he sings that really beautiful passage here. Now he could do it so easily because his chest muscle is not holding on, it's not as thick, because you need to thin it out once you go into head voice or once you are using your mixed voice. Now in that case, if you feel that you cannot make a transition, it's because your chest muscle is just too thick and it's just holding on with so much power and doesn't want to let go for you into head voice. One exercise would be is reducing volume and not singing so loud, because sometimes it can happen from being just too loud. Just start out to practice a little bit more quietly, understand a little bit all the mechanisms that are going on, but just be quietly will help you a lot in that case. Another point is understanding also where is your chest voice, where is your head voice, where is your passaggio, where is actually that point where you have to break and where it's needed that you break, because we don't want to sing passages in chest voice that are way too high for your voice, and it won't sound good. It won't sound not stable enough, and it will just be flat and off pitch. That is oftentimes the cases with students that just don't want to go into their head voice, but you should. I wanted to send the head voice here. And now try it out. Very well. And now you. And now the last is going to be on goo 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 ga, okay? Goo 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 ga. And I want you to come down to your chest voice. Goo 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 ga. Goo 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 ga. You see, I'm again here on head voice. That's not what we want. We don't want to descend. Goo 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 ga. That was a very light chest voice. Goo 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 ga. I'm going to try to make it in a really nice transition here. Goo 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 ga. And you could hear already that I was a little bit on chest voice earlier. Goo 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 ga. Goo 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 ga. And now you. Very well. Very good. Now this is just an example exercise that you can do, and you can try to play that one here. and try to not break. Now it's a little bit more difficult to go from chest voice up to hat voice. It's a little bit easier going from hat voice down to chest voice, because what will happen is that we will have that rapid flip here. Oh wow, we are already in hat voice here. What can also help you is not using a lot of air, because you want to produce a clean tone, right? You want to have a clean hat voice doing it, and you don't want to be too airy here. You still want to have it very clean and make sure that your muscles have contact and they produce a clean sound. What can also help you to work out smooth transitions are, of course, the bubbles. They work for everything, but also you can siren around and you can try to eliminate that break that you have by just siren quiet, sing, and do it quietly. Don't use a lot of volume, and make sure that it's going to be clean. Sing. You can do it that way. Sing. So that is also an exercise that you can use for smoothing out your transition. I hope you enjoyed that video. Give it a thumbs up, and I also have a singing package for $15. It's how to sing with power, and if you have the feeling you're lacking power, this package is for you. It's in my online shop on TanyaLevyVocalStudio.com, and you have amazing 3-4 exercises with introducing video on how to sing with power. And yes, I see you in my next video. Don't forget to warm up before you do your singing, and these are the warm-ups that you can do during quarantine, because in some countries like in Singapore we are still in quarantine. So I see you in my next video, and don't forget to here warm up and here to see how I sing online if you're interested in a singing lesson.